It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Buccaneers and the reigning Super Bowl champs. Next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today, it is the opener of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Looking to throw is Mills. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Mills. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mills to the air again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Mills. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now, because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. They'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Another throw and 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw again. That is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Gets past 1 man. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now back to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Buccaneers are on the board here first in the season opener. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Mills. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Mills to throw it. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Mills now. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago. So a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there. And they get the first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mills. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Mills throw there complete to Allen. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This will be fielded at the 17. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 2. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Has it to Hyatt on the out route. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A handoff left. McCaffrey breaks a tackle. Oh, another great move. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll set up to throw. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man covers are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 13-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Romeo Okwara in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Steelers ready for their next possession. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Mills. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, we keep stats on everything, don't we? This is one that you don't want to have. That's his 2nd drop right here in the 1st quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say, only in the 1st quarter. Certainly a ship that he wants to right quickly. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 3rd and 9 here.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Mills. He's got his target. That's complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 54 yards.
Seems like all the fireworks in this 1st quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Mills. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A 40-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
10-3 our score after one here on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They're going to look to throw. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They go play action here on 1st down. Staying on his feet. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to it. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Mills. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
That is caught. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. Nifty move. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mills. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing, Mills. He's got Smith here. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Mills. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A 40-yard attempt.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And a 2nd field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And able to get this out to the 25. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 2nd of this first half, as they'll try again on 1st down here. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
2nd and 2. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 66 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Osborne. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw here. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bucs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
First down, Buccaneers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Shreds him with a stiff arm. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That's multiple times now he's tagged them with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
This taken in at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. And now out come the Steelers. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, Mills. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, Mills. Escaping, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start...
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Khalil Mack in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. So on now is Johnny Hekker to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Here's a 2nd and 8. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. They juked him. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Second and 5. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And here comes Berrios. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Mills to throw it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Mills now. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. And it's the Bengals who are out in front as those two head towards the break. Jordan Love with a couple of touchdown tosses. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they lead that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. The Titans looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And that one all tied. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Second and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Here's Berrios. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. KJ Osborne, 61 yards. And the Bucs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A handoff running left is Dobbins. And some room to work. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A first down throw for Mills. Caught by Allen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That's another Steelers first down.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the Buccaneers' 39-yard line.
Mills. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Looking to throw is Mills. That is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19.
Here's Mills. He finds his target, Allen. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's first and goal. Williams will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Williams again. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now third and goal. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Keenan Allen, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but, yeah, that touchdown may be a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Dances by him. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
McCaffrey on the counter. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They're going to look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 111 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down. play. This time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives them a new set of downs.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
Terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When there's extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Here comes Davis Mills in the offense, ready for another drive. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Throwing, Mills. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Mills. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
At their 49-yard line.
2nd down, Mills. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Mills. Looking here for Smith downfield. And at the 7-yard line. The catch is made. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely...
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Pushing his way through, and he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They find some open field here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the 1st down.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. 2nd and 9 now. And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. They'll look to throw again. This one caught by Osborne, right side. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Daniel Bellinger from 4 yards out. And the Bucs are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will make this a 19-point game. Berrios now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw, Mills. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working out of the gun, Mills. Complete. Smith has it.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making a tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's first and 10. Mills to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Khalil Mack able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Mills. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He was defended by Martin Emerson.
Mills now. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Seibert's kick is good, and that'll get the deficit back to 16. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And really a lot of guys you could highlight on this offense with how well they've played, but he's one of them. He's been spectacular so far.
I'd say he'd be the number one, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because it's not just the numbers. It's, as you said, I think you said focal point. Well, that's what he's been, and that means he's created other opportunities because they've had to bring the defense to him. He's run it really well. He's caught it out of the backfield. They're trying to stop him. That means there are chances for the rest of the guys to do damage themselves.
Back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Osborne. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll look to throw here.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is brought in at the 21. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Wide receiver Keenan Allen bringing out the rest of this offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Mills. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Looking to throw is Mills. That is caught. And he will have the Steelers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You've got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
First down, Mills.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
Play action now, Mills. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Now Mills.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, it's Mills.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Mills on the bootleg. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down. Throwing, Mills. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Keenan Allen, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers get a bit closer. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
Mills going to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a 1-score game. The Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Fighting to stay upright. Fighting through, and he's got space. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. He'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Play fake, Mills. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. Shelling through the defense. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 70 yards on the ground here for Dobbins, and a 1st down coming up.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 more there, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Mills. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, they've got 1 chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
3rd and 8. Open man is Osborne.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So now the Steelers down by 8. A little over a minute and a half remaining. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10.
Mills looking to throw it.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for him there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Mills back to throw. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Now Mills.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
And the Steelers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2.
Here's Mills.
And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board. But job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
What a start to the season. This has been back and forth. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. This fielded right at the goal line.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
They'll look to throw here on first down.
A pass on first down. Completed number 0. A 3-yard pickup.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 7. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage, because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So out come the Bucs now. Charles, you think back to halftime, they had the big lead. They were in control of this game. They lost that lead. But ultimately right now, with the ball in overtime, a chance to win this thing.
And you know each guy's telling his teammate, just let it go. Don't worry about it. We're starting fresh right here. What happened before does not matter. What happens right now and going forward, that's what matters. Let's find a way to win this game.
We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. This is Homer. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Again, it's Homer. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in Week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Going on the ground with Homer. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They've had some success here in overtime of this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them. Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's third down and inches. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
They'll run this with Homer. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Romeo Okwara able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw here. And he's going to go down again. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. The kick by Elliott is good. And with it, they have taken the lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. 3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard, because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, we want to run up the middle. They can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. To throw, Mills. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Mills to throw it. And oh my goodness, it's incomplete. If he hangs on to that, it's game over. Instead, we play on. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Dobbins running out of the gun. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2, because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. And his kick is indeed good. So he gets it to go, and we will continue playing here in overtime. Well, this one certainly has not lacked for intrigue. Let's keep playing. What do you say?
Fine by me. I'm loving what we're seeing here. This is a heck of a game. And now, guess what? A kicker may decide it again, and the next one that does it wins it.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. I cannot imagine how these players and coaches feel, Charles, because my palms sweating up here in the booth now as we go to the third drive of overtime. And as we know from here on out, any points win this football game.
I'll throw you a towel as well, partner. I've got one for myself, but let's face it, our nerves, our pressure, nothing compared to what's going on that field. Both of the field goal kickers active here early. Can one of them become the hero and end this thing?
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Right back to him on first down. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Completed number 0.
3rd and 5. They'll look to throw here. That quick throw there is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. All right, Charles, so this offense, they need to mount something here. Time is dwindling. They can't get anything going on this drive. This one might end in the tie.
Yeah, that clock put a little extra pressure on them, right? So now, as you look at the playbook, what are you breaking out? Is there something you haven't used before? Is there something you used earlier that you can go back to? Or can one of you guys just make one of those big-time plays that decides this game?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Dobbins. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as good running gets them to about the 44. A timeout here for an injured player, and definitely not what this defense wants to see. It's Khalil Mack who's in some discomfort. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Mills now. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Mills throw complete there to Smith. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 3rd down and 1. Looking to throw is Mills. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll have a quick first down on a nice hook up there as he'll get out of bounds to stop the clock as well. Now back to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Throw left side and Osborne has it. It's hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
So that will be it. And how about that to start a season, Charles? Both teams 0-0-1.
Say that again?
Yeah, 0-0-1.
That is not what you expect to see when you look at the box scores, right? When you look at the standings after a game like that. And do you really think they worked the whole summer, the whole offseason to come in week 1 and leave with a tie?
No, I don't. But, hey, I guess better than being 0-1-0.
Good point.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
And with that, we say so long from Pittsburgh.